King Solomon was the wisest man who ever lived. He was also the richest. We're talking trillions of dollars in today's standards. It wasn't luck. He didn't inherit it. It wasn't even business acumen. King Solomon built wealth was built on divine principles that still work today. And if we apply those divine principles straight from the Bible, rip them out from the Bible and apply them to our daily lives, this guy in now today's standards is a trillionaire. And imagine if we could just take a little ounce of that, just a little piece of that, and we can create something for ourselves that Solomon did. Maybe even a percentage of that, a percentage of $1 trillion. Think about it, at least 1 million, right? And in today's video, I'm going to unpack the exact mindset, habits, and decisions Solomon made so that you can apply them into your life today and build generational wealth with wisdom and not burnout, not relying on other people's not relying on the world's understanding or our own understanding, but relying on biblical divine principles to change your life completely. I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you the gateways to wealth and what Solomon had, the wisdom that he got downloaded from God and from the heavens. Solomon, before he got his wealth, let's go back to the moment everything changed. God appeared to Solomon in a dream and basically said, hey, God came into Solomon's dream and said, hey, ask me for anything. What do you want? And Solomon didn't ask for money. He didn't ask for fame. And he didn't even ask for victory. Even before he was given all this tremendous wisdom, he had some wisdom to start with. He asked God, hey, give me wisdom. And from that wisdom, from that one ask, give your servant an understanding heart to judge your evil people, that I may discern between good and evil. 1 Kings 3:9. That decision triggered everything. It was a triggering moment for God, and for Solomon, and that God triggered, because you asked for wisdom, because you asked for more understanding, I will give you everything you did not ask for. You seek me, you seek the wisdom, I will give you it all. I'll give you the riches, I'll give you honor, and I will give you long life. Here's a secret. When you chase wisdom, wealth chases you. When you chase wisdom, when you go after knowledge and knowing that knowledge is better than rubies, wealth will chase you because you are a source, you are a beacon, a source of information, a source of light. And there's an imbalance. So because of the imbalance, the wealth comes to you. So you're not stealing from the world. You're not stealing from the world. You're actually giving. You have the wisdom and people want the wisdom. Solomon wasn't trying to get rich. He was trying to lead well. And because of that, God trusted him with overflow. First, ask for the wisdom. Ask for the wisdom and everything else will follow. Second thing, Solomon, when he asked for the wisdom, with the wisdom came, hey, I'm not going to just take everything in. He created systems, because just because you get the wisdom, you have to apply it. The wisdom so basically just because you know something and learn something, the wisdom is doing something. Wisdom, D-O, dumb. Wisdom is doing something. So whatever you learn, whatever you know, you apply it to your life. And so what he did, his wealth wasn't accidental, it was actually architectural. So he created systems. He created systems that multiplied value and stuff that the industries where there's a need, and he refined it and tuned it and made them better. Oh, I spilled my coffee. But so, for example, first one is trade routes. He controlled major supply chains and taxed the traders. So he knew where the money flows, how things move around, how the economy works, and he applied the taxes where they needed to be in. He controlled the major supply chains. Next is partnerships. He formed a strategic alliance with Hiram and Tyre. So basically a business savvy move to expand capacity. One thing that you'll learn in the laws of wealth, in King Solomon laws of wealth, is the importance of partnerships and how to grow in the partnerships. If you want to learn more about that, stay tuned for King Solomon's laws of wealth coming out soon. It teaches you about the partnerships and the power of partnership. Remember, people say, oh, I'm a self-made millionaire, blah, blah, blah. It's not the case. Nobody's ever self-made. Whoever believes that is believing a lie and is telling a lie. You have to do the work, but you still need people to interact with, to transact with, to teach you, to learn from. You still need people there. You need people because think about this in our economy, it's people driven. There are people that we need to interact with that buy, sell, and you need to provide value for. So you'll learn about this in King Solomon Laws of Wealth. Next is real estate and infrastructure. He built cities, storage facilities, and temples, leveraging labor, land, and legacy. So he built real estate. He took care of the infrastructure that goes into everything. So first principles thinking, right? Not creating a platform for everything and talent acquisition. He attracted the best minds, the best builders, the best scribes, the best everything. And it wasn't a solo success. Remember, success is not solo. You go far by yourself, but you go further with other people. He systemized wealth, not just stored it. That's how you get scalable, right? So when you're bringing in money, if you systemize how you what you do with the money instead of hoarding it and throwing it somewhere and not being smart with it. Remember, don't hoard money. Hoard money is energy. Money is it has to flow. If it's stuck somewhere, it builds up, it rots. It's not good. So next thing is Solomon understood value exchange. Solomon understood value creation. So what does this mean? So people brought him gold, people brought him spices, people brought him animals, exotic goods, just to sit in his presence and hear his wisdom. Let that sink in. People paid to just be around him, to be in his orbit, to learn from him. What does this mean now? Build so much value into who you are, into your insights, into your leadership, your solutions, your mindset. Invest in yourself that people are magnetized to pay you. So, so have so much, learn so much, do so much that people want to be around you because they know if they're just around you and pick up new things, that they'll grow themselves. That they will grow themselves. What's going on with my camera? My camera. Oh, that means we're getting to the good stuff. My camera, my camera stopped. That means that's when you know you're shaking some, ruffling some feathers. Let that sink in. Be so good at what you do. You know so much, you apply so much, you master what you know that people pay to be around you. That people know that if they're around you, around your orbit, they will get better. That's what Solomon did. That's his game plan. That was his business model. Something is even called a mastermind. People just want to be around you because they know that you know. Build so much value into who you are, your insights, leadership, and solutions that people are magnetized to pay you. Here's how. Become the best. You don't even have to be the best in the beginning, but you slowly try to work and improve to become better at what you do. Master your craft. If you're the top, if you know exactly what you're doing, people would trust you, will trust you. They would want to be around you. Like, hey, you made this happen for me. You know something. If I give this to somebody else, they're squandering that won't treat it right, I'm going to give it to you because you know. You speak with clarity, meaning you know how to use your voice. The voice, your mouth brings life or death into situations. You lead with a vision, the vision in mind. You lead with purpose. And when you deliver with excellence. You don't cut corners. You do the things right and you do them the right way. He didn't just offer products, he offered perspectives. So basically, he's not just giving you something, oh, here you go. He offered a different way of thinking. Hey, this is how you should operate. Hey, this is how you should move and groove. And people traded money for that because they knew it was good. Hey, we need this in our lives. I'm telling you, the laws of wealth will be out soon. People have been asking for this so much. They want to learn principles, the laws, the foundation, the first principle thinking of building wealth. And I'm going to release that shortly, straight from King Solomon and what King Solomon has to teach. And it's going to be laid out in a systematical manner to help you get building wealth, changing your life, relationships, everything, the whole nine. And what are some habits, daily habits that attracted abundance for King Solomon. Solomon's habits that attracted abundance. Let's get practical. Trying to get practical because practical scales. Daily discipline of wisdom. Fear the Lord, it is the beginning of wisdom. So first comes the Lord, fearing him and knowing him, that he is our almighty, true, powerful God. King Solomon sought wisdom like gold. Remember, once you have the wisdom, so there's something, hey, give a man a fish and he'll eat. Teach him how to fish and he'll eat forever. He journaled it, taught it, and lived it. This is another reason why I'm doing this, is because I want to journal, I want to live what I'm teaching, and I want to teach everybody else the principles just extracted from the Bible and applied to life, and how somebody can turn into rags to riches story and make it super simple and easy and systematical. Generosity first. Honor the Lord your God with your wealth. Then your barns will be filled with plenty. First, seek God. Second, honor God. Be like, hey, God, this is you. I'm just a vessel. I'm just giving you your 10th. I'm acknowledging, because where your heart is, your money will follow. Where your money is, your heart is there as well. Hey, God, I trust you. I believe in you. You give me wisdom. Here's my 10th as I'm honoring you. This is yours. You will fill the rest. You'll take care of the rest. Next is strategic counsel. Plans fail without lack of counsel, but many advisors, they succeed. Seek people who know what they're talking about. Solomon never operated in isolation. He surrounded himself with wise people. Who you surround yourself with is who you become. Get a coach. Right now I have 2 coaches. I have a coach, a business coach to help expand business operations. The second thing is I have a health coach. I have a health because from the vessel will flow whatever God wants. So I need to keep the vessel clean, and I understand that. And so I got a coach for health to improve my health, so I can operate better and do whatever God needs me to do for a longer period of time and just keep working. Next is mastery of words. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. He knew words are weapons, and wealth follows clarity. So if you can be clear with what you say, how you say it, and how you do something, the wealth will follow that. Because you're clear, you help people understand. There's no need to be complicated with words. Just keep it simple. Look how simple this is. This document right here. Just type it up, type it up, type it up. It's super simple, but it helps clarify everything written down. So if you ever need to go back to it, it's all written down. Super simple, super easy for you. Now, how do we apply this into our lives? You don't need a throne. You don't need a crown. You don't need to be the top of the helm. Before you get to the top, you need this before you can get to the top. If you want to go far, you want to expand and do big things, you need this. Ask for wisdom first. Build systems. Wisdoms before strategy, clients, or money. Once you have the wisdom, everything else follows. Next is build systems. Build systems of automation. So basically, you can do things quickly, fast, efficiently. You can handle a lot more than most people if you just have systems in place. Just have operations, just have something in place where you can systematize things. Boom, 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 boom. So your mind isn't always working. You can work on the most important thing. Your mind is thinking about the most important thing, but the systems are there in place. So if you get stuck in a particular area, your systems kick in to help guide it along. Hey, where am I in this part of the process? You don't have to keep thinking about it. Where am I in this part of the process? You just drag it. It's like an assembly line for whatever you do. It could be washing your dishes. It could be your job. And watch how fast you accomplish things with ease. This is part of diligency. Great value. Become so good at what you do, people value what you know. Surround yourself with wisdom, right? Surround yourself with people who know what they're doing. Surround yourself with people who want to excel, who want to honor God, who want to do the best they can for their family, for their loved ones, not just go out, party, and do this. Surround yourself and speak God's promises. Declare declarations over your life situation, your matters, anything that's coming up in your life. Declare God's word on it, right? So God is still in the business of building kings. People forget this. God's still in the business of building kings. Let me say that again. God is still in the business of building kings. He still builds people up, whether it's in business, right? Whether it's a business, whether it's in teaching, whether it's in a preschool, whether it's in a workforce, a church. God is in the buildings of building up kings in a particular endeavor. He wants his people in power because then good will flow from them. It's built on truth, but he promotes people who can steward. He promotes people who can steward. Before you can get all you're asking for, you need to learn to manage what you have. You need to learn to apply the principles that are in the Bible. Control what you can control, and God can come in and work his magic and promote the overflow. Sometimes in chaos, God can't work in chaos because there's no systems in line. And then it's like, oh, this guy, he's getting overwhelmed. This guy, girl, he's getting overwhelmed. I can't give him more. If I give him more, it's going to break him. So before you can get more, steward with what you have. And I'm telling you, I'm coming out with, because everybody's been asking me, hey, put this out, put this out, put this out. So that's why I created this. And then the second thing is the King Solomon Laws of Wealth. I just developed it. People have been asking for it, and I'll be releasing it here shortly. So stay tuned. I'll have wait lists going out, everything, the whole nine. Other than that, guys, stay blessed by the best. I hope you apply this to your life and it changes something in your life. And can't wait to see you guys on the next one.